Hi, I'm here with a special guest, and guess what we have behind us? The brand new 2017 Prius Prime, the plug-in, 22 miles of all-electric range. But more importantly, let's talk about this individual here. I've been listening to some of his sales stories for years, and as far as Toyota marketing and sales, this is the go-to guy. Bill, why don't you give us a little background on yourself and what you do for Toyota?
Sure, I'm the general manager of the Toyota division. Been with the company 33 years and have a great time every day selling Toyota cars and trucks.
One of the things, we used to own a Privia, and he was one of the product people with the Privia, if anybody remembers that minivan.
Yeah, that predates the Sienna, and that really got us started in the whole minivan and mid-size van market.
Best minivan I ever owned.
Yeah, it was a great product.
10 years, 150,000 we trade away, but oh, I still remember it.
There you go.
Saying that, talking about sales, Prius sales have been flat, yet flat is probably good with the fuel that we're all experiencing, $1.50 to $2.50 a gallon anywhere across the country. This guy is starting to make waves now. I was just talking to some other journalists and they asked me, how many have you seen in the road in the LA area? I says, well, I've only seen 5. The next day I saw 7. So we see that starting to build. Efficiency is just blowout great. It's the most efficient car I've ever driven in the entire world. What is the marketing plans going forward? You had a great launch from the police car chases. Fantastic way to bring in a new vehicle like this, showing it does have a performance attitude along with the efficiency. What are you going to do going forward?
Well, we're now in the process of launching the all-new 4th generation Prius liftback, so we've been having a lot of fun with that, as you described. We're trying to move past all the great benefits of MPG and environmental benefits to the consumer to be a little bit more of a mainstream vehicle and talk about the great new styling, the great new driving characteristics with the double wishbone suspension, and a lot of the improvements and benefits that this 4th generation Prius liftback has. In the fall, we'll be able to launch the new Prius Prime, and we're really excited about that. As you heard today, tremendous amount of improvements to the overall technology in the vehicle. There's going to be some great safety improvements in the vehicle.
Safety Sense P, right?
Safety Sense P. And we'll be able to add in all of the benefits and the improved driving dynamics that are in the liftback into this, along with the 120 mpge, the range, the ability to quicker charge that battery.
SAE level 3.
Yep, and be able to offer a lot more benefits of this plug-in to a consumer that's looking for a hybrid but maybe wants a little bit more.
Okay. I personally own a 2013 Prius PHEV, and I have to say that driving the 4th gen in prototype and manufacturer form, it puts my Prius plug-in to shame. And this one is another step beyond that.
Yep.
With the 22-mile range, and again, that's EPA homologated, is already done. It's for sure locked in.
We're close. I don't think it's final, but we're close.
So you could be 21 to 23 by the time you're all set and done. And as far as weight addition, I didn't see anything in the specs. Will that be coming out soon?
Yeah, it'll be coming out soon. I think you'll see that this version is a little bit heavier than the last generation plug-in, but we've added an awful lot of improvements into it. And I think that's still, we've got a great balance to the overall, MPGe and the MPG and the overall range and the charging, the mileage. So I think it's a great package, even though it might end up being a little bit heavier than the last generation plug-in.
Okay, and let's talk about one of the main key features, and that's this brand new 11-inch plus screen. It's like 11.6
inch.
And it's high res.
Yep.
And it's sitting inside. You'll see pictures. I'll do an overlay. It's like riding in a Lexus all of a sudden.
Well,
what the Lexus people have to say?
We don't care what they say. The initial marketing work that we've done, that's been a real wow in this car, and there's been a lot of wows. But clearly, that's the first thing customers pick up on and really like in the interior of the car. Once they start up and go, they really like the improvements in the driving characteristics. But that screen is really an advance and a step up in the overall technology and feel of the car inside the vehicle.
And then finally, we'll talk about Safety Sense P with pedestrian detection, not just car detection. We had a chance at the short lead to do the demos on there, and it could actually detect people walking across. It would auto stop.
Yeah.
That auto high beam, the radar cruise control, the IP where it'll auto back in or auto parallel park. A lot of new technology there. And one of my readers had asked, How long has Toyota been working on that? Because I said I'm going to guess 10 years, and they're finally putting it in, but I have no idea. What kind of background can you give us?
Well,
on
in
that?
a company of continuous improvement, we've been working on all that since we launched the last generation Prius, which just now replaces. So it's great to be able to work for a company like that. I think our challenge now when we go to market is to be able to clearly convey all of that new technology and safety equipment and be able to put a product benefit to the consumer and wrap that up in a nice package so that customers can understand they can get a Prius liftback and get a great hybrid. If they want a little bit more technology, they can get this new Prius Prime, and that's going to be a big step forward. And obviously we're off and running with the Mirai, the hydrogen fuel cell in California, and that's going to be really, for somebody that's looking for a little bit of a different package. So our challenge is to really quickly and properly convey all those consumer benefits to everybody so that they can quickly distinguish which vehicle is right for them.
Well, coming from the New York International Auto Show, all I can say is that right now, this is the highlight of the show. Something that we kind of knew was coming, but what was the range, what was the technology, and now that I've had a chance, and you'll see on Clean MPG the write-up, fantastic. Bill, I cannot thank you enough for bringing this to New York, and I can't wait to drive it. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir. It's been a great day.
Thank you.
Yep.